How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 21 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Maypole Farm. And we last left off, we ended up harvesting both of our cornfields and turned it into chaff. And now we've got tons and tons of chaff being turned into silage, and it's just rocking and rolling, and we're reinforcing all the stuff that we had previously. So we were just taking our grass and making it into silage and hay when we needed to and when it wasn't absolutely full. But now we've got both grass and hay, which means we're producing more methane, we're producing more silage. It's getting there, and it's getting there faster. Love it. Absolutely love it. We also planted and did everything we needed to do to make our poplar fields. So now we have two good-sized poplar fields, and that is going to be used to reinforce the carpentry and the pellet factory right here. So both of these are just going to continue to process and churn out more pallets of pellets, and it's gonna work out fabulously. We are making tons and tons and tons of money just from these two facilities alone, but we're also making tons from the methane that we're getting from the silage process from the farm here and at the biogas plant. So I mean, it is just a beautiful thing. But what do we have going on here today? Well, as you can see here, we got all the leftover silage additive from when we were harvesting and making chaff. We ended up bringing the rest over to here after filling up the harvester and putting it back into its brand new home. Absolutely love that we have that forage harvester now. But we're going to first start off by selling this, but then we need to start working on the cornfields that we had, as well as the field here. We got to replant the mega field. What I'm going to do with the two cornfields is I have to plow them, I have to mulch them, I have to do all that stuff to make sure it's up and running, but then we also have to put down a cover crop because those are going to get turned back into cornfields again. But it's a long time before I can even plant those and get them ready. I think it's March when I can start planting them. Let's see. Corn, no, April. Earliest I can plant corn is April. So I'm going to put in a cover crop. I'm going to put in some oilseed radish to be able to give me some free fertilizer until the time comes when we can, start rocking and rolling with those. But the mega field here, I'm kicking around the idea of planting more barley there, but I'm just not certain how I want to proceed from here with it. But I'm going to kick around some ideas going forward. But let's go ahead and sell this off. This is going to bring us a pretty penny. Let's see what we get for it. There we go, $50,000 for one tanker full. That is awesome. And it wasn't even a full tanker. But you can see our environmental score is through the roof. I think we now have a score of over 80 right now. So after harvesting all the fields and getting all the product off of them, it's just we're going through the process and we're getting better and better scores. So the more product that we sell now, the better bonuses we're going to get, and it's just going to work out in our favor. So now we're going to head back to the farm and we're going to pick up our plow to be able to start the mulching and plowing process for the cornfields. And then we're going to set our sights on planting. So let's go ahead and put this trailer back where we got it. I think we had it parked right over here. We got our big old new Hardy sprayer right there. Can't wait for that to be used. And then we're going to park. Actually, no, we can just connect this to the plow. That was right there. There it is. No sense in busting out the big Valtra if we don't need to. There we go. We've got so much product just all over the map, and we really don't need to do anything with it just this second because we have over $2 million in the bank. I mean, there's really no need to go and gather everything just to have even more money. We can just sit and let it store up and go from there. So we're going to start out on this field behind the cows. You can see those poplar fields. They are starting to grow. They're starting to look real sharp. Now, come in here. Yeah, there we go. And now we're rocking and rolling. That's the other thing we got to do, is we got to pick up all these stones that we're going to produce on these 2 fields as well. So that's something that's definitely going to have to be accomplished. And I think, yeah, the stone picker's back at the farm, so we'll be able to get going on that. But we're going to go ahead and get this started and finished on this field. We'll move over to the other one and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a while. Alright, we're putting on the finishing touches to the field here. And then we're going to move over to the other field over by the carpentry. There we go. Let's go ahead and head over to the other field. We'll meet you over there. And there we go. Both of the fields are now mulched and plowed, and now we've got to go and get our stone picker and clear them out. Alrighty, so you can see we are all done with the stone picking from the fields, and now we need to do some planting. But I think I need to consider buying myself a bigger planter, because the one I have now, it's nice, it's good, and it'll do the job, but I've got enough money to where if I want to, I really could kind of speed things up. I can make things a little bit easier on myself and kind of go from there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get myself a larger planter and kind of go from there. I think it'll be nice. So let's go ahead and drop off all this stone here at the chemistry set, and that way we can turn this into some more lime. And really, we've got, oh my goodness, that pulled weird. That way we can get far more product. Far more than we already have. Alright, so go right here and check this out. Lime, we'll pop that on. Yeah, 62,000 liters of lime. Yeah, we're doing all right. And we're going to be using some of that lime there on the fields there. So let's go ahead and put, oh, you know what? Let's turn back over here. We'll park these. And actually, that's probably something we could do first before we start planting, is start liming. There we go. It looks like the spreader is already full, so we don't have to, yeah, it's already full, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and put this down first. Once this is down, then we'll worry about seeding and putting in the oilseed radish into the 2 fields. And potentially do a third with the mega field. I'm not sure. Still trying to figure that one out. But I will go ahead and cut us out here and bring us back as soon as this field's done. We'll see you in a while. And there we go. Got all the lime put down in the 2 fields. And I tell you what, it always really surprises me when you put down your first layer of lime and just how much you go through. It seems like you put down a ton of lime, but then all the subsequent layers afterwards is so significantly less than that first layer. I went through 2 fields. They're not tiny fields. They're not huge either. But I mean, less than 4,000 liters on the 2 fields. It's not too shabby. So I'm pretty okay with that. But now we're going to go clean up our equipment, and we're going to go up to the shop there, and we're going to switch out our seeder like I mentioned before, because I think we can justify getting something a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. So that's what we're gonna do. So I will cut us out now and cut us back in as soon as we're back up to back to the fields with our new seeder. We'll see you in a while. Alright, as you can see, I've got my new seeder here, and it is awesome. It's a little bit bigger than the old one, not much, but every little bit helps. Go ahead and unfold. Here, let's get that a little bit better lined up. And here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. This will be much better going forward. Went from, I believe it was a 6 meter now to an 8 meter. And I mean, that 2 meter difference isn't huge, but I mean, every little bit helps. Like I said earlier, it just, if we can take 2 meters off of each pass, then that's perfect. And I also have to be fairly careful not to go too big because of just how narrow the entrances and stuff are. If I get something that's too big and I can't turn it properly or anything along those lines. Now, this one has a really good like articulation around corners and stuff, so I can really turn very sharply in some places that I wouldn't be able to get into with some other seeders that are available. But this, and you can see just how wide it turns and how well it follows. Or I'm sorry, not how wide it turns, but how narrow it turns and how easy it follows. Oops, oops, oops. Let's get that little bit right there. There we go. Now we're talking. So yeah, I'm just gonna plant some oilseed radish, as you can see here, on both of the cornfields, so that way it is good to go and gonna sit there and give me a little bit of extra fertilizer once the I should say extra nitrogen once the time comes for me to start actually planting my final crop. Which again, I think is going to be corn. I think this is just going to cycle corn in and out. But because corn cannot be planted until, I think it was April, no sense in just letting this sit here and not do anything. Might as well get something to be able to kind of weather the time off. So I will cut us out here, and I'll cut us back in as soon as I'm done with the other field. We'll see you in a while. And we're on our final pass here on the second field, just behind the cow pasture. And there we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fold this away. Actually, I think there was a little spot over on this. Nope, right there it is. Oops. Helps when you turn on the machine, huh? There we go. Now, just gonna double check down here, make sure there's nothing missed. No, it looks like this end is good. Yeah, perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and put this away and go from here. Actually, not put this away. Gonna go ahead and turn my sights on to the big field now. And I think I made a decision. Close that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and replant the barley. Be one of those that it'll be more feed for the chickens, which I don't really necessarily need the feed. I definitely need the straw. Definitely need more straw. More straw, more better. But, let's see, go through here. Close. But even if I don't need the feed, from the barley, I could do something else with it. Maybe turn into seeds or something. I mean, there's tons of things I could do with it. But let's go ahead and actually here before, I don't know why I did this. Let's go ahead and fill up the cedar before we head out there. There we go. Open that. Perfect. And seeing that we only use, 2 liters of fertilizer to get this down, we'll just go ahead and leave it there. So let's see, we want barley. Here we go. We'll get this one done, and then we'll move on. All right, so I brought the tractor and the seeder up here, and this field is taking forever. Even with the larger seeder that I have here, it is 8 meters wide. I mean, compared to the 6 meter one, it's going much faster than it would have then. But this is just taking way too long, and it doesn't hold enough seed. I'm having to refill it with fertilizer and with seed, the whole 9 yards. It's too much. So at this point, I've got more than enough money. I'm just going to go ahead and sell this back. I'm going to take a little bit of a loss, but that's okay, because I'm just going to buy something else. It's going to be bigger, and hopefully we'll kind of meet up with all the needs that I have going down these tight lanes and whatnot. So let's go ahead and repair, repaint, and sell. And I think I just sold it with all my seed in it too. I did. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buy us a new seeder. We'll see in a little while. And there we go. Got me a new planter here, as you can see. New seeder. This thing is going to work out absolutely perfectly. It is 12 meters wide as opposed to the 8 meters I was working with. So an additional 4 that I had from my previous one, but an additional 6 meters from the original one that I had. So this is going to be very nice. That extra 4 meters is going to, I think it's going to help out quite a bit. So let's go ahead and hook up. We're going to take this back to the farm so we can fill it up and then get back to work. The only problem that I have with this particular setup now is that there is no fertilization that's going to happen at time of planting. So I'm going to have to come back around the second time to be able to get the fertilization that I need. And actually, one thing I could do that will potentially help in the transport of this, let's try this. Leave that running for just a second. Let's get one more thing while I'm thinking of it. All right, now this is going to help out. Oops. This is going to help out a lot, I think. So this drawbar that I just bought right here, 140 bucks, not too backbreaking right there, but is going to put the kind of articulation point out beyond my tires rather than where it is now, where it's inside my tires, which is going to limit my ability to turn. But you can see, look how much further back this sits now, and this is going to make going down these tight lanes just that much easier. I'm not going to have to worry about trying to... Yeah, see, look at that. That's going to be nice. I think that's going to work out just fine. But I'll go ahead and cut us out from here and bring us back in as soon as I get back to the farm. See you in a bit. Alright, we're getting ready to pull back up to the farm here. Up to specifically the silo that's holding all my seed. Let's go ahead and pop this open. There we go. Perfect. So now, let's get to work, because we still got a lot to do. There we go. We have everything all planted, good to go. Now we need to go grab the new sprayer that we just purchased and put that to good use. So let's cross the street here. And there it is, right there. We are going to finally use that bad boy. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Alright, we're going to park this right here for now. So we're going to have to wash it later. But let's get to work. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's get this across the street and get to work. Look at the wingspan on this thing. Whew! This is going to make some quick work. Wait a minute, did it not? Okay, nitrogen. No? Okay, yeah. Huh, that's weird. Wonder why I didn't darken it. That's alright. Okay, so we're at maximum target. Let me just drive over this real quick before turning this on. Okay, so this does, it says up at the top left-hand corner that we have to put more nitrogen down. So let's... Huh. Oh, now it's making... Oh, hey, 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 easy on the boom. There we go. Okay. Whew. There we go. Now it's making it darker. That's exactly what we expect to see. Oh, this is awesome. I think this is what, like 40 meters wide? I mean, this is quick work. And there we go. It's all done. Look at that. That was super, super easy. All right, as you can see, I've got all my equipment back here at the farm. You got my tractor there. I got my sprayer in the background, and the new home for the planter. One of these things just doesn't belong here. Oh, I love it. Love it. That planter is, that thing is awesome. But now everything is taken care of. I do need to roll that field, but I've got to get a move on things because I have to go and meet my contractor, and I have to meet my bankers because I'm going to purchase some property, and uh, my contractor is going to be doing a whole bunch of work for me on a couple of different sites. So I've got to go meet him. I've got to go meet the bank and figure a whole bunch of stuff out. I will go ahead and hop in the car, and I will see you down there. All right, so I'm just coming from the bank, and as you can see, the money has gone down is because I purchased a bit of property. And it's actually right up here. Got a whole big empty lot that is going to be perfect for building. Let's go ahead and turn in here. Oh, what's this? Ooh, look what I found. Nice. Well, that was a nice little discovery. Let's go ahead and pull in here. We're going to wait for the contractor, and hopefully they are going to set us up with some magic. I am really looking forward to this. Let's pull off over here. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. So we'll just sit here, wait for the contractor, and when we come back, hopefully they be up here and build us something amazing. Back in a little bit. And look at that, my contractor, wow, what a absolute miracle worker. This person, I swear, could do just about anything. They are just a wizard when it comes to building stuff. It's amazing. So check it out. We got a soup factory. That's right, we have a place now that we can actually take our red beets and the potatoes that we have on the farm and do something with them. We also built up this area over here. We built a little shop store. This is Little Aunt Emma's shop store. I'm leasing this out so that Little Aunt Emma can come up here and run her store. She is absolutely thrilled and is really excited to be able to purchase goods from across the countryside here. And we set up a little farmer's market. How awesome is this? We can bring all sorts of goods up here and be able to sell them on the weekends, during the week, whenever we want. I mean, literally take anything that we want. Oh, love it. Just absolutely love it. But what I want to do is I want to come over here to the soup factory and kind of check in and see what kind of things that we can expect here. And as you can also see, we ended up planting a whole bunch of grass and just kind of left this area to kind of be one with nature. You know, we didn't need a whole bunch of area here. We had a big concrete slab already poured here, but we ended up pulling in a whole bunch of dirt and gravel over here because the whole area was, like I said, it was concrete. But just over here just wasn't suitable for the kind of building that we wanted, so we wanted to kind of rip everything out, and this is what we got left over. But like I said, I want to come over here. Let's see. So red beets will produce red beet soup, and potatoes will produce potato soup. So it looks like we know exactly what we need to bring over to be able to start producing stuff. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck over here. and then we will start bringing up some red beets and potatoes. We'll see you in a while. All right, I'm back here on the farm. I need to go ahead and grab my tractor. Oop, I can't squeeze through there. Need to grab my tractor and my forage pickup so I can start loading the trailers full of red beets. So let's go ahead and start working on that. So we got the forage pickup here. And then trailers. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and pick up some of these red beets, but let's see, I think it's going to go into this trailer first. So let's go ahead and drop it down, turn it on. Alright, I got the first trailer here loaded. I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way up to the suit factory and start loading him up. See you in a while. Alright, I have the last load right here. Let's go ahead and throw this in. Let's see what we got. And 308,000 liters. Whoo, nice. That is chugging along. That is going to make me quite a bit of soup. You figure, what, 3 to 1, so about 100,000 liters of soup from all this red beets. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think that's going to be a good payout right there. But I think that's pretty much all she wrote. I tell you what, I really liked how this turned out. This whole area here, and we still have room to grow. We still have room to put things down and do stuff with. So I'm pretty excited. This is awesome. But hey, there's a car right there. There we go. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. It shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.